guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play Love Again by the Kid LAROI, which is a great and easy tune on the acoustic guitar. I'll teach you two different ways of playing this song in this lesson. The first method requires a capo on the second fret of your guitar, and that's the easiest way of playing it. And for the second method, I'll teach you how to play this without a capo, which is slightly harder. Now, if you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitar0tohero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Or if you want to improve on your guitar in general, then check out Guitar0toHero Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. All right, let's jump into the lesson. Okay, so first off, I'm going to show you the easiest possible way of playing this song, and you'll require a capo on the second fret of your guitar. Later in the video, I'll teach you how to play this song without a capo if you don't have one, but it is a little trickier. So first off, I'll teach you this strumming pattern that's going to be used throughout the entire song. It just goes like this: down, down, up, down, up. And in succession, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, now let's dig into the verse chords, which is just an easy 4-chord chord progression. So we'll start with the verse chord progression, which is quite easy. We're going to start with an A minor chord, and then we'll go to a C. So from this A minor, just lift your ring finger, put on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. After the C, we'll go to an F chord. Now you can play this in two different ways. You can play an F bar chord like this, or you can play an F like this. And this is my preferred method because it's just an easier transition. So from the C chord, you'll put your pinky finger down on the 3rd fret of the 4th string and move your middle finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And you can just focus on those 4 strings in the middle. Don't worry about letting that 1st string ring out or anything. And ideally, if you can, use your thumb to reach over the top and hit that 1st fret of the 6th string. So just focus on those top 5 strings. If you can't get that 1st fret of the 6th string, then just hitting the middle 4 strings will be enough. So that's the F that I'm going to use, but if you prefer using an F major bar chord, that's okay as well. So after our F chord, we'll then go down to an E major. So just lift your thumb and index finger and shift everything else down 1 fret. And that's our E major chord. Now we're going to apply that strumming pattern that we had earlier to each chord. So each chord will just be played for one strumming pattern, and that will sound like this. That's at a slow speed. At a faster speed, it will sound like this. Next, we get to the chorus, which is again a nice and easy 4-chord chord progression. We're going to start with an F major 7. So it's the same as our F chord that we had earlier, but ideally, if you can, let that 1st string ring out, the open 1st string. But if you can't get that ringing out, then you can just focus on the top 5 strings, and that's okay as well. So we have our F major 7, or F if that's more preferable for you. Then we go to a C chord. Then we go to an E minor chord. So index and middle finger on the 2nd frets of the 5th and 4th string. And then our 4th chord is an A minor. Now each chord is actually strummed for 2 strumming patterns here instead of 1, like in the verse. So the chorus will sound like this. And at a faster speed. And those are all the parts for the easiest way of playing this song that requires a capo. Now I'll teach you how to play this song if you don't have a capo. Now our strumming pattern is going to remain the same. It's just down, down, up throughout the entire song. For our verse, we have a B minor. So index finger barring across the 2nd fret from the 5th string onwards, ring and pinky on the 4th frets of the 4th and 3rd string, and middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then we have a D chord, then we have a G chord, and then we go to an F sharp chord. So it's the same as an F chord, but just shifted up 1 fret. So you can play that as a bar chord, or you can use that thumb shape that I taught you in the easy version. Just to keep things simple, I'll use the bar shape. So those are our 4 chords: B minor, D, G, and F sharp. You're gonna play each chord for one strumming pattern, and the verse will sound like this. And at a faster speed. And next is the chorus, which is 4 chords again. So we're going to start with a G chord, and then we'll go to a D, and then we'll go to an F sharp minor chord. So it's the same as our F sharp chord, but we're going to actually lift our middle finger here. So you're going to let that index finger bar across the 2nd frets of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. And then we'll end with a B minor chord. Now each chord is actually strummed for 2 strumming patterns here, and so the chorus will sound like this. And at a faster speed. And those are all the parts of this song if you don't have a capo. So now I'll be doing a full playthrough of the song, and I'll have a vocal track on top for some context. Big thanks to my friend Eric for lending his awesome vocals to this playthrough. This playthrough will be the capo version, but obviously you can play this without a capo as well, as I showed you earlier in this lesson. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here, or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitar0tohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.